In a relationship, why is it that majority of women don't initiate sex first? Would be one advice that you would give to men about women.
Suicidal when I think, so I take a puff away. I'm getting faded every day. I've been living in a haze. On the beach, I'm catching rays. Got temptation in my way. Should I go or should I stay? Reaching for an early grave. Living life, I got the picture, but I never got the frame.
Yo, what's up? This your main man Vigilante back here at Vigilante World with the Stop and Vibe, and I'm Vigilante. And today, my guest host today is none other than the brokest chick in the game, Stacy, with the news.
Hey.
What a grand entrance, Stacy.
You like that? You like
it's
that?
amazing. It was amazing.
Yep, I am alive and in living color.
That's what's up. Only thing that was missing that was the red carpet. That's the only thing that was missing. The red
With
carpet.
the trumpets in the back.
Yes.
Everyone like this.
You've been working on that, huh?
Every girl, as a little girl, has practiced that wave.
Is that true, guys?
It's the princess wave or the queen wave.
So you think every girl has practiced that move for sure?
Absolutely. At some point or
another.
another.
But where did that even stem from?
Because that's like all the princesses.
Well, like the movies, so Disney
Yeah,
movies and stuff.
like that. Yeah.
Okay.
They want to be a princess, so they learn how to do that wave.
I get it.
Cheers, Vigilante.
Hey, cheers to you. Thank you for bringing this nice bottle of cranberry grape juice. Right? But yo, today's show is and the reason why I brought you on, because today's show is about asking women questions from a man's point of view that I don't think normally get asked. You know what I mean? Like, because men might be too scared to ask. Not to say that it's never got asked before, but you know, you just don't normally ask those questions. You know what I mean? So I figure, you know what? Let me go to Stacy.
And you picked me to answer this question.
Absolutely.
Ladies, I'm so sorry.
What, are you gonna give a bad response?
I might.
So listen, before we get into this, I think it's gonna be good. It's gotta be good. It's Stacy. Before we get into this, why don't you hit like, comment, subscribe, and at any point in time, chime in. You know what I mean? But appreciate y'all for being here. First thing I want to ask is,
I have butterflies in my stomach. I'm afraid of what you're gonna ask.
You're that terrified. I need
speaking of which, Terrified. It's a good song.
Thank you. Appreciate it. You checked it out?
I checked it out.
Thank you.
It's a good song. Good song. Check it out, guys. Terrified.
Appreciate it. What would be one advice that you would give to men about women?
I would say to take the time to listen. And it's just not being there and just hearing us women out, but truly listening and understanding where the woman's coming from.
But what does that look like? And how do you know, from a woman's point of view, how do you know if a man's not listening to you? Like,
you see, like, in body language, the way they're standing or sitting, or the way they're looking, or they're rolling their eyes, or they're just not looking, or they grab the phone, and you know that they're not, they're just there.
And so, but
they're not there.
So, but does that, you as a woman, does that make you feel like your conversation is not interesting? They don't care for your conversation? Like, what, like...
All of the above.
All of the above.
All of the above. It doesn't interest them. They don't care. They don't want to hear about it. And, that's what I would take it as.
Okay. In a relationship, why is it that majority of women don't initiate sex first? Now, so from my side of the fence, I've always heard that with men. You know what I mean? Like she don't initiate. I always have to initiate. Why do you think majority of women don't initiate?
Um, it may be a confidence thing. It could be that they don't feel adequate or they don't feel sexy enough to go ahead and you know and say, hey baby, you wanna, so I mean it could be that. um Maybe and this sounds real very stupid.
This is stop and vibe, so I want you to just vibe. You know what I mean? Like,
No, I
keep
was
it
just
real.
saying maybe she's shy.
Maybe she is shy. Maybe she a newcomer to the game.
I mean, she's no. I mean, she may be like straight up freaky dicky in the bed, but she won't initiate it.
Ah,
So
true.
maybe she's, you never know.
Okay, so from our point of view, men's point of view, who say that, they might say a lot of men might feel like, you know what I mean, it's not that I don't think that we get tired of initiating. I think that just like you guys want to be wanted to, we want to feel like you want us to. So a lot of men would express this to their woman or significant other. And sometimes even a woman having that knowledge is not even executed to say, okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to start initiating. What is that? What is that?
I don't know. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know if, and it all depends also. I'm going to go with the age bracket.
Okay.
Because it makes a difference. It makes a difference. A younger girl could have that whole issue with, being shy or not feeling adequate or stuff like that. Older women would, can feel that way as well. But then you have, once you get older, things change.
Right.
Things change and sometimes the woman just might not feel like it or doesn't want to or is stressed out or whatever the case is. So there's different levels of why a woman wouldn't initiate, and I think it's where they are at that time. I don't know.
Okay. Pet peeve that you might hate what men do when dating. When you first are dating, what's a pet peeve of yours that maybe personally that the majority of women kind of like can't stand? Yeah, like most women agree, like, yeah, like hell yeah, girl.
So I would say a guy who talks about themselves all the time, and doesn't know how to take a break and say, "How about you? Tell me about you."
I just love to talk about me.
I think that when they're just meeting, you said.
You just mean going on a date or something like that. Like you just meeting the person. So a guy that's like mostly we call that like self-indulged, basically. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, self-indulged.
Okay.
Yeah. And both guys and girls. And don't discuss past relationships at the very beginning of the relationship.
But don't you think that's something that normally like comes up like why what type of relationship that you come from or what type of relationship do you like? So I think you always inherently kind of like bring up examples that you might use.
You can bring examples,
right.
But I don't know. I'm just saying, like, just bringing them up. Like, I think that's something that could be done, like, later on if things progress or whatever, and you start asking more questions. But not like at the very, very beginning.
Okay, here we go.
And guys, put the toilet seat down. Okay, next.
Nice, good one.
And don't drip on the toilet seat. Okay, go ahead.
Listen, when it's in the middle of the night, and we like this, you know what I mean? Like,
then sit for the performance, please.
Majority of guys don't sit. Like, you have to be like really tired to sit and pee. Like, you don't sit. Who in here sit and pee? I'm pretty sure there's some guys that do it, but
I'm gonna tell everybody, so everybody knows. My father.
oh, you bring your daddy into this.
I brought my daddy into. My daddy is 75. He's 75 years old, and he sits his no, he's 74, and he sits his ass on the toilet to pee.
That's his preference.
That's what I said. So you sit for the performance if it's in the middle of the night.
But what I'm saying is that majority of men don't sit.
They need to learn. They need to learn how to pop a squat on the toilet.
See, if a man, and I'm not saying I'm thinking this, but I'm just saying that.
Yes, you are.
No. See, I'm just trying to say like a show that's like, well, you probably need to learn how to clean the damn seat. But I wouldn't say that. I'm just saying, you know. Mm-hmm. See, you're like, you. Moving on. Okay. Give me 3 red flags about a guy when you first go over his house. I know this is gonna be interesting. 3 red flags when you go to a guy's house, and please write in comments because evidently everybody has their own red flags when they first go over somebody's house. You know, like I can't do this. You know what I mean? But you ain't. You know what I mean? What's 3 red flags when first visiting a guy's house?
Okay, so the first one would be the way they keep their home or the way they keep their space. If it's a hot mess, shit everywhere, stinks when you walk in, that's going to the bathroom and they haven't flushed the toilet or the tub is all nasty and shit, garbage in the bathroom. Listen, that's a big red flag. Big red flag.
What if he said, I was real busy this week and I just didn't clean?
No, this is shit from like a month ago. From the last time I was here. No.
Oh, so the last time you...
Oh, I'm sorry.
So that means...
Oh, no, we've already... No.
So,
no.
But that,
go back to the question. Go back to the...
I'm talking about a red flag. So I'm just saying, like, you're going to cut...
No, that's a red flag for sure. That for sure is a red flag.
So I'm just saying, but if you went on a date with him and you seen that the first time, that means there wouldn't be a second date. Right?
Yeah, right. No, that's what I said.
Because you got back over the second time.
I said that was a mistake. I was trying to come up with something slick
What
to
happened?
say.
What happened the first
turn
time?
out right.
What happened the first time? They got over there the second time. Anyway, second red flag.
So, I mean, I'm sure a lot of women do this. I think maybe men might do it too. So you go out on a date, you go to their house for the first time, and when you go into the bathroom, you know, you used to be like, I'll be right back, I'm gonna go freshen up, you know, whatever. And when you go to the bathroom, you take the sneak peek inside the medicine cabinet.
Yo, do y'all really do that shit?
I want to know what the hell you got in there. And then I want to know what kind of medications you taking.
Yo,
are you
y'all
fucking bipolar?
Wow.
Hey, you never know.
You see, guys, y'all better hide your shit when they come over your house. Better hide your shit. So you were really... But I think men probably do it too.
I'm sure they do. On
the record, I've never checked anybody's medicine cabinet.
He lies.
I'm saying I wouldn't. I wouldn't say, you know what, let me check this motherfucker. I want to see you bipolar.
I would.
I think the bipolar side, they'll be already kind of sticking out. Like, what the fuck you mean you love me? Fuck you mean my dress look good? You know what I mean? Something like that. But anyway, okay, so they have medication that means they're bipolar or something like that, then that's a red flag.
You gotta make sure you gotta bring your phone with you so you could look that shit up if you don't know what it is.
So wait, are you looking this up while you in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Wow. How many of y'all women doing that, yo? I knew you was the one. As soon as I seen Xanax, I just knew you was the one.
Xanax is different. Xanax, no.
Sure. Okay. Third red flag.
Third red flag.
Yes.
That he's got his ex-girlfriend's picture still up with picture with him and his ex-girlfriend still hanging somewhere. And on the trail of shit that you find on the floor. from being a hot mess, you find a few panties or a bra.
What if she was throwing out her shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, she just forgot to pick up her shit. I'm just saying.
I think that I'm just trying to think of as far as like I think in speaking, like the kind of questions, I don't know, the kind of questions that maybe that they ask you, or maybe the questions that they do not ask you, you know. And I think another thing is if whether or not they have, I think like a relationship, like what the relationship is with the family.
Okay.
I think that that's a big thing, you know, because then you're walking into that. You're walking into that. You know, what's the relationship, the dynamics, with, you know, the guy tells you, I don't get along with my mom because my mom's a bitch, or, you know, whatever the case is. And it's like, hold up. How can you talk about your mom like that
right
to a stranger, you know?
True. But would you still go and like say, man, I gotta meet this woman to see what he's talking about?
Oh, yeah. I'll be interested in knowing who she is, what she looks like, and how she really acts, you know?
What's one thing that might stick out about a man that says that you're dealing with a good man?
What's sticking out? This is radio. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. See, we ain't the only ones that go there. You see what I'm saying? We ain't the only ones.
Okay, so
What trait of a man that you would say, can you name one trait of a man that you say, man, I know I'm dealing with, he's a good man?
Oh wow. A good trait, or a trait that they may have that tells me. I mean, just one that tells me that they're a good man.
I made it one to make it simple. Unless you got several.
No, I'm just saying because one is like.
That's just one.
That's just one.
I know, but so two. Just name two.
Oh, what?
Nah. See, this is your question. This is your question.
Let's see. I think I think conversation, you know, like how good is this, you know, how good is this person at conversation? And not just talking shit, you know, just smack or anything like that, just having good conversation, you know. I think conversation, being able to communicate, like bring out your words. I don't know. I think that just in talking and getting to know each other part like that.
I don't know, because I to me on this side, and feel free to agree or disagree. I've met people that can have hella good conversations, but that never said to me that person was a good woman, because a person of how they conversate and what they actually execute is totally different. Because somebody can have all the damn attention in the damn world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it would be when you say a trait, that's a trait that is in you to do. To me, that's in you to do. That says, oh damn, I'm dealing with a good person, a good woman, or a good man.
Traits. Anyway. That one's good. I want some more.
That's not. You mean grape juice? What are you talking about?
I'm sorry.
Grape
it's
juice.
Grape juice that has been smashed. And fermented and stuff and put into a bottle.
Hey, shout out to the grape smashers out there. Motherfuckers come on back. I've been smashing all day.
A trait that lets me know that he's a good man. The way he treats me. I would say that the way he treats me. And you may say, you know, it's the first day, you know, everyone's gonna be on their best behavior.
No.
Hold on, let me finish.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Because they're all gonna be on their best behavior, and they're gonna make sure that they pull up the seat and open the door, and yes, have that conversation and be very attentive to you and stuff like that. And yeah, but if the but it's like because it's that vibe. Whether they're bullshitting you or if it's true.
Not true. Because you got some of the best bullshitters out there. Not true at all.
No.
Hell no. Hell no.
Come on.
Yes. Listen. It is women out here. It is men out here that they basically teach you a clinic on how to be seductive, seem interested, and have no interest in you whatsoever. Only interest in what you got and what you could provide for them. They will have the breakfast ready in the morning and all this other stuff. Like,
do you think that depending on that woman's how can I say, her strength or her character, her because there's some women that can be stronger than other women, where they can I don't want to say stronger. I mean, they may have, like, I don't know, it could be stronger or street smart or whatever the case is. You feel it. You feel it. Because I'm sure that you've met women or whatever, and you've talked to them, and they can give you the biggest BS, and they'll sell you on it, but down deep you're like, this bitch crazy, or she's just not. You gotta stay away from her. You feel that.
I think for a person to feel that, you literally have to have. To me, you have to have the spirit of discernment to feel that from a person. To feel that from a person, because my idea, and don't piggyback off my idea of what a good woman is. To me, one trait of a good woman is that you're dealing with a good woman, that she asks you what you do, and she finds it interesting and is willing to push you in that direction as you start quoting. Hey, you still doing this? Hey, you got that song released yet? Hey, yo, when you doing this? Blah, 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 blah. That's somebody that's showing interest, that's into you and into what you do. Because it's hard for you to be with somebody that's into you but not into what you do. You feel what I'm saying? But you got people that's into you but willing to be into what you do. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So to me, that'll be just one trait of a good woman, because I think every person goes through a season where they need to feel supported, they need to feel sure of themselves, they need to feel confidence, they need that confirmation from their significant other or the turmoil they're in, because not every day is going to be sunshine. Let's face it.
Right.
So I think when a person can emerge, not completely immerse themselves in it, but they understand what your target point in life is, what drives you, what turns you on, what's passionate, like. Not even talking about sex, like just what you're passionate about. And they're like, yo, are you doing that? To me, that's one sign, good trait of a very good woman.
I mean, I'm not gonna pick it up for that, but you bring a good point, and that's why I said, like, just doing one trait, that's like that's hard, because it's more than one trait. There's other traits.
But you haven't named one. What one did you name?
About.
Ooh. I guess you said. I think I'm giving you an answer, even, but I don't even want to say it because I don't think you said that.
Okay, I'll tell you.
Let me see. I'll tell you right now.
Now.
I think what you probably was saying, I'll probably throw you that. I think what you probably was saying, maybe, man, because you said this in the beginning, and I think that would be a good trait of a man that knows how to listen to you. I think that's a sign of a good person.
Agreed.
Okay. Yo, Stacy, thank you. You were in the hot seat for the women. You know, you.
Women, I am so sorry if I let you down. I am so sorry.
I don't think you let. I think you brought a lot of clarity to the table for men and women. The last thing I want to ask you to do is, what advice would you give to women about men? Because I definitely want to hear this.
I would say, ladies, don't sell yourself short. You deserve to be with a man that respects you, that listens to you, that supports you, and that's just, your cheerleader and just there for you, and you deserve that, and do not take anything less than that.
So
feel like I feel like I'm missing out something. Like,
I mean, because I don't know, because I asked you, what advice would you give women for men?
No, you said about men. You said about men.
About men, okay.
Okay, but
how's that advice?
What do you mean? How's that advice?
I'm talking about that would like about their men. Like, that's all about you guys. You didn't. It was all about you guys. It's like if I asked you.
Isn't this what this is all about?
That's what you guys make it seem is all about. But see, that's key point. I actually give advice to women about men, and it was always, you deserve to be supported. You deserve to be looked at. Do not settle for anything less. Make sure, you deserve it. You're worth it. Not all of them worth it. Let's put that out there. I'm gonna let you know that right now. You know what I mean? Not to me. You know what I mean? For real. I'm saying you got. Listen.
No, there are some girls that are like.
Listen, you got in the words of my brother Ted, you got some scallywags out there. You feel me? You got some foot draggers, and they look fine too. But they are some foot draggers and some scallywags and scoundrels.
Where did that word come from? Scallywag.
I don't know. Shout out to Ted. My brother came out. When I heard that motherfucker say, I was like, scallywag. You like, scallywag? I think like a pirate word or something. So you have no more
about men? I mean, like, what are you looking for?
I guess nothing that a woman.
Ask me the question one more time.
No, I think we're past that point. I think we're way past that point.
Where's the wine?
I think the wine has spoken. Let's just say it, the wine. Not the wine, the grape juice. Grape juice. Grape juice. But yo, this Vigilante back here at Vigilante World. Thank you for stopping by the Stopping By podcast. Until next time, take on the world because you can and be good because you're good at it. Peace, love, God bless. Thank you, Stacy.
Thank you for having me.
The brokest chick in the game for coming through and shedding some of your wisdom.
Or
yes. To let the grape juice talk. The grape juice talk.
Oh, that grape juice.
Yes, that grape juice. But yo, until next time, holla at you later. Be good because you're good at it. Holla at you.